Thanks to a twin-scroll turbocharger, the 2.0-liter turbocharged engine rated at 306 horsepower impresses with great responsiveness to movements of the accelerator pedal, high torque, max 400 Nm from 3000 RPM, and great liveliness. The crankcase made of high-strength, lightweight die-cast aluminum reduces the vehicle weight where it matters most for driving dynamics. The exhaust turbocharging combines optimum responsiveness at low engine speeds with a strong power increase at higher speeds. The high technological level is also confirmed by Camtronic variable valve control for low fuel consumption. Intelligent thermal management ensures a faster and more efficient warm-up of the engine and oil. And the compact piezo injectors deliver fuel extremely precisely for increased efficiency. The transmission masters fast gear shifts and a sporty driving style just as well as comfort-oriented gear shifts for relaxed long-distance journeys. During upshifts, partial ignition interruption produces an impressive sound experience, while the double D-clutch function during downshifts benefits gear shifting comfort. The function synchronizes the engine and transmission speeds, minimizes unwanted gas cycle responses and stabilizes the vehicle, for example when braking ahead of bends. This also supports a particularly dynamic driving style. The new Mercedes-AMG GLB 35 4Matic displays its full sprint potential with the race start function included as standard. Higher engine RPM when starting off, in combination with optimized shift points, produces the best possible traction and maximum acceleration. Race start remains active while the accelerator is kept fully depressed. The performance-oriented all-wheel drive system continuously ensures the best possible ratio of dynamism, traction and efficiency. A multi-disc clutch with AMG-specific electromechanical control allows a variable torque split which can be instantly changed according to the driving situation. This ranges from purely front-wheel drive to a 50-50% distribution to the front and rear axle, for example during dynamic driving maneuvers or on snow or ice. The influencing factors for torque distribution are not only the driving speed, the lateral and longitudinal acceleration and the steering angle, but also the difference in rotational speed between the individual wheels and the gear selected. The all-wheel drive is regulated depending on the selected stage of the three-stage electronic stability program ESP from safety-oriented yet sporty to highly dynamic. The 4ETS dynamic handling control system further enhances handling safety and agility, in particular on slippery surfaces or on surfaces with different friction coefficients. It uses brake interventions to keep individual driven wheels from spinning when starting off or accelerating. At the same time, the differential locking effect enables the drive torque to be shifted to the wheels that are not spinning. The AMG suspension is tuned for high cornering speeds with a low tendency to roll. This allows the dynamic potential of the GLB 35 4Matic to be fully realized. The high reserves at the critical limits guarantee sheer driving pleasure while the vehicle remains safe and predictable at all times. The complete redesign of all-wheel guiding components such as the steering knuckles and transverse control arms at the front axle, as well as the model-specific subframe and the wheel carriers at the rear axle, assist even more direct steering and increase the lateral dynamics. At the same time, the suspension developers of Mercedes-AMG took care to maintain a balanced level of long-distance comfort. The electromechanical, speed-sensitive power steering has a variable ratio and impresses with its precise and authentic feedback. The steering servo assistance is reduced at high speeds, and continuously increases at lower speeds. This means that comparatively little steering force is required at low speeds, while the best possible control over the vehicle is maintained at high speeds. Depending on which drive program the driver has selected, it provides taut and sporty or more comfortable steering feedback. The AMG high-performance brake system with silver brake calipers and black AMG lettering at the front is a worthy counterpart to the powerful drive system. Deceleration is finely controllable, with high fade resistance even under heavy stress. This is ensured for example by the large brake discs, which are internally ventilated and perforated all round. The front axle is fitted with 4-piston fixed calipers and cast iron brake discs in size 350 by 34 mm, while the rear axle has 1-piston floating calipers and cast iron brake discs in size 330 by 22 mm. The multifunction sports steering wheel in Nappa leather ensures first-class ergonomics and intuitive operation. The steering wheel rim with a flattened bottom section, perforated leather in the grip area and red contrasting top stitching is both attractive and pleasant to the touch. The galvanized steering wheel gearshift paddles allow an even sportier driving style with manual gear shifting. The optional AMG Performance steering wheel and accompanying AMG steering wheel buttons are visibly and tangibly configured for performance. This allows fast and confident operation of specific dynamic functions, for a focused, concentrated and performance-oriented driving style. The turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine guarantees impressive driving enjoyment in combination with the AMG SpeedShift DCT8G transmission and variable AMG Performance 4Matic all-wheel drive, acceleration from 0 to 100 km/h in 5.2 seconds.